is Hannah. I am from the Perth Church. I'm really sorry I'm not able to be with you tonight, but I have to work. But I wanted to be able to give you some information about Discover Missions, what it was, what we did, and also why I went. So I had the privilege to go last year as well as this year. Last year I went as a participant, and this year I went as a leader. And I just loved both times being there, but I really enjoyed this year a little bit more. I really enjoyed meeting missionaries from all around the world, meeting young adults who are also trying to discern their calling in life, whether that is to missions or if that is in a supporting role or just in something else. But to be able to be in an environment that really nurtures that and really allows you to really seek God in those moments and really learn about what it means to be on mission was really helpful. So each day was slightly different. So we had half of the days that we were there where we were on site. So we stayed at Africa Nazarene University. We heard devotions every morning from leaders all around the world, just guiding us in what it means to discern God's call in our life. We then also had workshops. We did 2 workshops a day, and that looked at a range of different things. We looked at what it means to be able to actively listen, what it means to minister to unreached people groups, how to be culturally sensitive, what it means to minister in the Middle East. We had Lyndall Browning, who was a missionary in the Middle East at one point, who led that part, and it was really eye-opening to understand even just other people's opinions on what it means to minister in the Middle East, or their opinions of people that live in the Middle East. But what I really loved about his workshop was he got us to write down on a bit of paper what it is that we can bring, what is it that God has given us the gift for, what can we bring to missions or to people that we are ministering to. So we all wrote down something on a piece of paper and we put it in a bag, and every single morning Lyndall prays for all of us, prays for all of these gifts that we are offering back to God that we want him to use. And I'd love that that investment is still there even a few months on, that our leaders are still praying for us as we're still trying to grapple what it means to do mission in the world and what it means to do that in our lives as well. Then the days that we weren't doing our workshops, we were out in Nairobi in different parts every day. So we weren't always in a church, but we were in ministries that were connected to the Nazarene Church out there. So sometimes that meant going to schools or going to orphanages or helping with building projects. It was always a little bit different every single day. But it was really informative and really helpful to see the different types of mission that we can do, as well as so many other ways of being able to do it. But to also get to know people from Nairobi and get to know the children that we were working with and the leaders that we were working with as well as just forming connections within our own group. It was just amazing, but I really did love the workshop days that we did. The reason I went this year was last year I really felt God nudging me towards what would it look like to support young people and young adults who are looking to go into missions. And so being able to do that this year, of coming alongside the participants this year who are trying to work out where it is they want to go or what they want to do, and talk through things with them, to pray with them, to connect with them and continue to connect with them afterwards. I got really excited at one point because I realised when I was sitting in a room full of young adults who are really crying out to God, but realising that these are the missionaries that we are going to be praying for and we're going to be inviting to come to our church and hear what they're doing, the exciting things that God's doing through them. And I just got so excited knowing that, like, these are my friends. These friends of mine are going to be going and doing that once they're finished with uni or when the time is right for them. So that just got me really excited. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. There's probably way more I could say. I don't want to do too long of a video. But I just want to thank everyone who supported me, who prayed for me, who prayed for the event as well, for all the other people that came. Just thank you for continually supporting young people and young adults who are looking to go into missions. So when we come to a time of prayer and we want to pray about Discover Missions, I would ask us to continue to pray for our young people and our young adults, the ones who are there, but also the ones who are in our churches, who are on our district, who are in our lives that we know of. Please continue to pray for our young people and young adults as they try and discern what it is God has planned for them. And I also think, what is that gift that God has given you that you would like to give back to him, to give back in any part of your life? What is that thing that you would write down on that piece of paper that you would like God to use that in your lives as you do ministry in so many different ways in your life? Whether that's something you know of or something that you maybe need to pray and ask God to help him bring that out in you, help him bring that to mind as well. What is that thing that we can continue to pray for that God can use in your life as well?